Show your face. Show your face, please. With Durk on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it looks like FYB J Main finally got the Lil Durk feature he's been looking for, just without being on the record physically. However, he actually got Lil Durk to mention him in a new song that he just released featuring YTB Fat. For y'all that don't know what's going on and think that it's just whatever, most people in Chicago are looking at this as a big deal for the simple fact that Durk and FYB J Main have been ops for the longest. And not like directly ops, but they both claim two different sides that are beefing with each other, and as y'all know in Chicago, whether you're down with anything or not, you're pretty much guilty by association. FYB J Main had been working hard to put an end to that narrative, as he's been trying to push the peace and get guys to come together and stop the violence going on in the city. With Lil Durk being one of the biggest artists to come out of Chicago, a cosign like this, with the world seeing him actually get together with one of his ops, should be enough to convince kids to stop the cycle and go on to do better things. J Main's first attempt wasn't so lucky nor honest, as he would start off acting like he was signing to Lil Durk's OTF label and giving $250,000 to sign.
If y'all don't know what's going on right now, Lil Durk just signed me to OTF. It do hit different when I get signed.
At one point, most people knew it was a joke, but then you had others that didn't know whether to take J Main serious or not. Some say that Durk would never sit down with J Main and try to push peace, nor will he entertain the idea. But it looks like all of J Main's antics will actually pay off, as he will finally have an audio conversation with Lil Durk that had everyone on social media surprised. In the audio, Durk claims to want to push peace with J Main and change the narrative of the city by coming together and doing something that they both could benefit off of for the sake of the kids in Chicago to stop the violence. Some people feel it's just a publicity stunt, and others feel that it just might be real. We haven't quite seen the outcome of anything yet, but in the new song Durk released featuring YTB Fat, he did mention J Main's name in the song, which got social media talking once again. However, affiliates such as the Grim Reaper himself, Lil Reese, isn't feeling it, and neither is Billionaire Black. So we're going to get into all that, and I want to know what you guys think about Lil Durk and FYB J Main being affiliated with each other. Do y'all agree with it or disagree? Now before we get into everything, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm, and if you aren't subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Lil Durk just released a song with YTB Fat called Conspiracy Volume 2 that grossed over 500,000 views in less than 24 hours. Right now it's currently trending at number 4 on YouTube, and in the bars, Durk has some interesting wordplay. He also shouted out FYB J Main's name in one of the bars. And on the song, Durk would say, quote, "Sneaky like a fox, since Broski died, N-words hate the box. Same N-words in the feds that had your back, send that N-word a deuce. Pushing peace, not a truce. Matter of fact, tell J Main to send me some whoops. Hellstar with a Louis bucket, y'all know Smirk be thuggin'. I can still play Lil Zay at my family functions, man, F my cousin." Now the reason I said he had some interesting bars is because I think what he was referring to went over a lot of heads. You gotta pay attention to his choice of words, and he made it clear for people that was asking if he was gonna be cool with his ops or not. Now in the first bar we pointed out about, he said since Broski died, N-words hate the box. Y'all know he was referring to King Von and his situation when he was tragically unalived in Atlanta after running up on Quando Rondo and punching him in his face, and ended up being shot and unalived shortly after, allegedly by Quando Rondo associate Little Tim. So when he said the guys don't like to fight no more, he was referring to that. Now when he mentioned J Main's name, pay attention to what he said. He said pushing peace, not a truce. Matter of fact, tell J Main to send me some woos. Now, pushing peace and a truce with your ops is in fact two different things. To call it a truce mean one, a suspension of hostilities for a specified period of time by mutual agreement of the warring parties, ceasefire, armistice. 2, an agreement or treaty establishing this. 3, a temporary respite as from trouble or pain. So Lil Durk is saying, nah, it ain't no truce. I'm not calling anything off, however, I am pushing peace. So in a nutshell, to me, he's basically stating that he ain't trying to kumbaya with any of his ops, but he don't mind pushing peace and staying in his lane as long as they stay in theirs. But being buddy-buddy with the same guys he was into it with, nah, he ain't trying to go there. Now in the next bar, he also said, quote, I could still play Lil Zay at my family functions, man, F my cousin. Most people feel Durk is referring to Lil Mr., who was another up-and-coming rapper from Chicago that lost his life due to gun violence in 2012. Lil Mr. and Lil Durk were rumored to be actual cousins, however they both rep different hoods, which could be deadly in Chicago, whether you're a family member or a friend. So when you hear him saying F my cousin, it isn't too far-fetched that he could still be referring to Lil Mr. Now FYB J Main would take this time to relish in the recognition, and he reposted the video to his page. Now in the comments, you will have Billionaire Black telling J Main not to sacrifice him, being that he seemed to be cool with Durk now. He would get in the comments and say, quote, just don't sacrifice me, brother, prayer hand. He didn't stop there, as he would take to his IG story with something to say as well. Check this out.
Yeah, y'all tell FYB J Main come get his chain.
Now aside from Billionaire Black, the Grim Reaper himself, Lil Reese, will respond to the video where everyone thought it was cool that Lil Durk mentioned J Main. Instead, Reese felt otherwise. He would get in the comments of the video and say, quote, thumbs down emojis, laughing emojis, J Main can't come this way bloody. J Main will respond with the eyes, bowl, and fire emoji. Now, real quick, man, I've been telling y'all for the longest that Durk and Lil Reese haven't really been seeing eye to eye, no matter how much they try to be subliminal about it or not speak on it. This definitely just shows also that Lil Reese don't agree with the whole pushing peace stuff, despite Tay Savage and Lil Durk, who have no problem pushing peace with FYB J Main. Now when it comes to Durk and J Main, who knows? It could be serious, or it could just be another play, quote unquote, publicity stunt. What I can say is, let's see if they meet up and actually do something together to show they're pushing peace and encouraging the youth, and then I guess we could just take it from there. As of now, y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. How y'all feel about Lil Durk mentioning FYB J Main, and how do you feel about Lil Reese's response? I seen in the comments some people say Reese is being immature, he don't want to push peace, he want to keep the nonsense going on, but then again, maybe he know his cap, right? Or maybe he just in too deep. Maybe he feel like there's no pushing peace because blood has been spilled. And I told y'all prior that sometimes people could feel like that, and you can't blame them. You can't blame somebody for not wanting to push peace when you done seen FYB J Main go to the grave and talk about Fredo Santana or whoever when these guys was at a vulnerable time and grief. So everybody feels different about it, but y'all gotta remember Rome wasn't built in a day. So if, change does come, it's gonna take a long time because it took a lot of years to make it to where it is now. So it's gonna be the same way if you wanna rebuild it. Now also, do y'all think them pushing peace together is all just for clout, or do y'all think they're serious about it? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. I'm out.